friends. It is 8 o'clock, right on schedule, right on the freaking dot. I am here. I am here unexpectedly, actually. I am here without it being part of the official plan of the week. It has happened. It has happened. Something has happened, okay? Let me just put it that way. And I guess I need to be upfront about this, and I need to be honest about what happened, and I need to make up for it. Yesterday, at the end of Scratched Up Live number 11, for about 20 minutes, I was breaking news with a Quarter Day Recordings exclusive with my microphone completely muted, which really sucks because I feel like I really nailed it last night when I was telling this when I was talking about this story. But that's okay. You know, we live and we learn. We try and not make the same mistake twice. So hopefully I won't do that shit again today. I won't do it again today. But here we are. This is Scratched Up Live number 11, part 2. This is the first time that a Scratched Up live stream has had a part 2. This is the first time that I've streamed 2 Scratched Up Lives 2 days in a row. And it's actually not going to become a regular thing, at least not for now. But I'm here to stay on track. I'm not here to have an entire 2 to 3 hour episode. I'm here to make up with what was lost last night. And let me see here. Oh yeah, before we get into it, I do want to do a little bit of recap, and we might hit, depending on how I feel after this Quarter Day Recordings exclusive, breaking news exclusively sourced by Quarter Day Recordings story, I might hit some of the stories that I didn't have time to hit yesterday, and I had some new music I wanted to shout out, not from last night's drop, but from last week's music drops, that I wanted to highlight. But I do want to just say really quick, frickin' this Doechii album. We listened to the Big Sean album together last night. A mixed bag, if you ask me. It was worse than I expected it to be. But go check out Scratched Up Live number 11, part 1, if you want to catch my Big Sean album reaction. My dog looks like she's gonna pee on the carpet. What are you doing, Junie? Okay. But then this morning I listened to this one, and holy cannoli, we should have listened to this on stream last night. This is so good, dude. TDE artist Doechii signed to Top Dog Entertainment, as you can see right here. This is her first full-length album on Top Dog Entertainment, and man, this is hip to the fucking hop, if you know what I mean. This is like, old heads are going to appreciate this one. And usually I'm talking shit on old heads, but if you're a fan of like hip hop and not all the like bullshit internet culture, like you just like real fucking hip hop, you're going to fuck with this, because not only is this like real hip hop, but it's very creative. It's very forward thinking, while also catching influence like I'm feeling like the Roots influence in here. Definitely some Kendrick Lamar influence, given, TDE. Missy Elliott influence in here. And, but she does it with, it's very respectable. It's a very respectable hip-hop album. So, that's my 2 cents. Go check it out. Alligator Bites Never Heal by Doechii. I'm thinking it's probably going to end up in my year-end list at somewhere. I don't see how it couldn't. And then I also want to shout out this Chance the Rapper single. which I might have listened to on stream last night. I can't remember, but holy shit, this is fucking awesome. This is awesome, and I'm a fan of Chance. So if you've never liked Chance, you're not gonna get much from this. But check it out, new Chance the Rapper single. It is what it is. But anyways, okay, so I'm gonna go get some water real quick, and then we're gonna crack into breaking news. Quarter Day Recordings exclusive. Yeah, I'll be right back. Okay. So, breaking news. Quarter Day exclusive. Earlier this week, in hip hop land, Rxknephew discovered that rapper, smoker, singer, performing artist, recording artist, MMA wannabe, bumblebee, motherfucker, black and yellow ass motherfucker, Wiz Khalifa sampled Rxknephew's voice in an album that he released last year, that Wiz released last year, titled Cali Sober. Wiz sampled RXK's voice on his commercial album with no permission. And not even no permission, not even like they didn't even ask. They didn't even reach out. Now, was it a musical sample? No, I'm pretty sure it's just RXK talking. But Wiz Khalifa is so damn rich, and he came from the bottom. Wiz more or less came from Pittsburgh. He didn't grow up rich. He earned his money. And so you would think that Wiz's team, and so I don't necessarily even blame Wiz for this personally, but you would think Wiz's management team would be on top of things like sample clearance. I could easily see how something like this could slip through the cracks. But with that being said, Rxknephew finds out about this week, right? This album's been out for like a year. And what does RXK do? Well, he takes to social media to get Wiz Khalifa's attention, because this is fucked up. You know what I mean? Wiz he's like the first artist to get 1 billion streams on goddamn YouTube. Wiz Khalifa is richer than Lord knows who. How many people. And you would think that Wiz would want to square away and make it right, especially with another up and coming, or with an up and coming hip hop artist that has a more or less similar background, I don't know, as Wiz did. So RXK takes to the Instagram streets. You know what I mean? And let's take a look at that. I screen captured it. And let's see here. Why won't my hotkeys work? There we go. Okay, so Rxknephew finds out that Wiz Khalifa has sampled his voice, him speaking, a piece of conversation or something. Pretty personal, actually. Pretty personal of a thing to take from somebody without permission. and to put it in a commercial product and then to sell it as one of the highest selling hip hop artists of our time. So understandably, RXK, he just wants to get paid for this unauthorized sample, as anybody would, So what does RXK do? Well, he takes to the Insta streets. We're on the YouTube streets, and down the neighborhood, down a few blocks is the Insta streets, where this was taking place. So I screen captured this because I had a feeling all of this shit was going to get deleted. Spoiler alert, it did get deleted. So let's walk through, the timeline of RXK posting about this on his social media.
My Cash App is above there, bro. I ain't asked to be on your album. Who the fuck just wake up say, I want a Wiz Khalifa feature? Not me. Tailored up, bruh. With zips going up the side of your leg, bruh. You doing all them push-ups, letting them get to your head, and think you can put Neff on your album? Fuck out of here. I'm gonna hang you off the roof like Suge Knight, bro.
So he sends Wiz these messages in jest, which I'm pretty sure Wiz isn't even actually getting them, because I tried to tag Wiz in something, and you can't send Wiz messages or tag him in anything unless he follows you or approves it. So unless Wiz has RXK excluded from that somehow or is accepted, Wiz isn't actually getting these. But so this is funny. RXK is clearly joking around a bit, but also with an air of seriousness. He's like, "Yo, Wiz, what the fuck, man?" So, and then he posts this reporting. Code Orange Live, shout out Code Orange Live. Wiz Khalifa samples Rochester artist Rxknephew without giving his credit. Hold his feet to the fucking fire. Wiz Khalifa. After Wiz sampled his voice for an album without giving credit. Never get down to my last when I'm making. Always stop to the point I don't talk to the face. So that's the thing. Why give a fuck? It's just free promo, blah, blah, blah. Why does he want money? Because so this is a Wiz Khalifa song, right? That means that everything that's in the recording of this song is owned by Wiz Khalifa. And anytime that snippet of RXK's voice gets played, Wiz can claim and take profits away if that was used by somebody else to, an ads run or so, Wiz can claim a piece of Rxknephew's voice. And that is wrong. He could claim me, Wiz could claim me for just playing this recording of Rxknephew. Take the music part out of it. And this is actually a pretty good example of why copyright is so important, especially music copyright and sample copyright. Because it doesn't really have anything to do with music. It has to do with recorded sound. So that's my little spiel on that. Let's continue here. Don't claim me, Wiz. Don't claim me.
Shep is above there.
Nigga, you know what it is.
And then, all right. And then so RXK then proceeds to rap on unauthorized Wiz Khalifa beats, like Black and Yellow. And RXK fans were pushing him to create an entire album over Wiz beats and sell that album as payment, I guess you could say, more or less. This is all before RXK had heard anything. Another spoiler alert, Wiz's team does reach out to RXK. But
Glock extendo. I beat Wiz Khalifa the fuck up, man.
Okay, and here we are. So all of that was over a span of a day. And then I'm pretty sure the next day, official Taylor Gang Instagram DMs RXK saying, "Hey man, my name is Carter and I'm on the Taylor Gang team. We saw your most recent post and we would love to settle this. What's the best email for you?" And then RXK is nothing but gracious, because that's all he ever wanted. You know, it's all love. He's fun and he's joking around. He's saying, "I'm gonna hang you from the roof," ha ha. You know, he's just being silly goose. So he says, "I appreciate Wiz team reaching out, heart emoji. I'm just trying to get paid for my work like everyone else. I'll apologize and take down all the posts once the bread," and maybe I expand it. It says, "Once the bread hit my account."
Without you, my friend.
Once the bread hit my account. Long as we got a clear understanding, everything is all good. 100 emoji. Okay? So that was all, I don't know, early in the week. Earlier this week, right? I don't think there's anything else
We've
here.
come a long way.
And so, yep, that's about it. So all of that happened, and then for a few days, I kind of, I was like, oh, I'm definitely going to talk about this shit. But then I kind of forgot about the story. And then yesterday, I am preparing for the stream, right? Preparing for Scratch Up Live number 11, part 1. And I go to RXK's Instagram to see, like, are the posts still there? If he deleted them, then according to himself, that must mean that the money hit his account, right? If the posts are deleted, he said he'll delete the post once the money hits his account. I go to his page a couple days later. Posts are gone. Did the money hit his account? I don't know. I'm looking on his Instagram. I'm looking on his story for information. Nothing. What happened? What happened? Did you get paid? I gotta know, man. So what do? I'm smart. Oh, yeah. Side note, that's why I screen recorded that shit just in case it got deleted. Thank goodness I did. Because now all the shit was gone. But I had the backups. So, anyways, fast forward to yesterday. What happened? I reach out to RXK from the Quarter Day Recordings account, Instagram account. Let me throw this up here. Hold up. And I say, "I'm covering your Wiz sample situation live on YouTube tonight. Any updates you can share?" And he responded right before the show, "We working things out. My team and his team figuring it out." I fuck with Wiz for that. That is from Rxknephew, directly from the source. Him and Wiz are good. So, whether that means the money hit the account, whether that means he's getting a writing credit, maybe he'll get royalties from the song moving forward. Shit, I'm pretty sure he could collect back-end royalties on that too. But they're figuring it the hell out. And these are the type of stories that we love in hip-hop. You know, you can't expect everybody to know the right move the first time. But when we see people correcting their mistakes, taking accountability, correcting their mistakes, financially compensating, that's part of it too if there's money involved, and seems like that's happening here. Wiz, stand-up guy, dude. And Wiz did not need that smoke. He did not want the smoke, so surely it's just like for self-preservation. But a lot of famous people, they don't even give a shit about the self-preservation because they're so famous. They're so A-list. It doesn't even really matter. But Wiz is out here listening to the Insta streets like a G. So we fuck with Wiz for that. We fuck with Rxknephew for standing up for his goddamn, rights to his own voice. Like, could you imagine if somebody is, like, able to make money, claim a piece of recording of your voice that you didn't give them permission for? Like, words that are coming out of your mind and your mouth. And then they can, like, if they use your sample unauthorized, they could then theoretically make money off of that. Like, that's fucked up, bro. So, RXK, gotta stand up for creator rights. Glad you stood up for yourself. Wiz Khalifa, so happy that you made this right. RXK, also, thank you for responding to me. And he actually, let me read what else, because after to that, I responded to him. I said, "Hell yeah, love to hear it," and he hearted that. So, if that's not heartwarming, I don't know what is. And now I hope you understand why I'm here and why I was so disappointed last night when this entire segment that I did last night was muted. And for that, I apologize. And I hope you can forgive me, and I'm working to do better. And everything else that I said in the thumbnail. So should I do... That was really like the main thing that I'm here for. But I have more stories than I missed yesterday. Pretty sure both of the thumbnail stories... Oh, yeah, so that's why Wiz was in the thumbnail originally yesterday. And then I changed it to the... Just making it all about Big Sean album reaction. But there was another... Oh, yeah, Lil Baby. Lil Baby was in the thumbnail yesterday. The original thumbnail of the stream yesterday. So maybe let's do that. Let's do that. We might as well do that. So this is kind of funny. I mean, not for Lil Baby, but for the rest of us, it's kind of funny. So, published August 29th at 5 a.m. So yesterday at 5 a.m., this is posted to Hip Hop DX. Lil Baby curses out cops in footage of weapon arrest. I got a gun in my nuts. I really like this headline here. This is great journalism. Fantastic journalism. Lil Baby's arrest for illegal weapon possession in Las Vegas saw him get heated with cops, newly surfaced footage shows. In a video of the arrest obtained by TMZ, the Atlanta rapper can be seen in handcuffs outside of the nightclub. Encore as police officers search him. Oh no! What did he do? Baby quickly grows belligerent during the arrest, insulting the security that appeared to alert the authorities to the weapon in his possession and offering them $200,000 to help him out. I mean, it's worth a shot, you know. It's worth a shot if you got the money. And actually, I've seen the video. He doesn't just offer them $200,000. He offers them $200,000 a year. But I digress. The 4PF founder also insists that he had a permit for the gun and yells, "Let me go!" But the cops continue to search his body for any other weapons. Baby then begins cursing out the arresting of officers and gets in their face while saying, "If I go to jail with a gun, y'all fired so sure..." Let me start. "If I go to jail with a gun, y'all fired, so make sure y'all check me good." He also implores one officer to check his nuts, claiming that's where he was carrying a gun. So he's kind of like, I couldn't tell, and we'll watch the video here, but I genuinely couldn't tell if he was like fucking with them to like make them touch his nuts, which is like weird, like when so that actually doesn't seem as plausible when I kind of really think about it. But he probably genuinely did have the gun in his pants, and they're like not finding it. And he's like, "Yo, I got the gun in my nuts. If I go to jail with this shit, I'm kind of fucked. And you guys are even more fucked, probably. Probably not, because cops always stick up for each other and blah, blah, blah. But let's take a look. Let's take a look at the video footage. Lil Baby.
Hey!
Suspect.
I need 20 bands. Call the number for me. Hey, security, the black guy. Call the number for me. They locking me up for a gun, but I got license. Security.
So he's
Security,
got a
fuck your
license,
job.
a gun license, but as we'll find out later in this article, he has a license for it in Georgia, I'm pretty sure, and he's in Vegas. So, I mean, you know, kind of, dude, close but no cigar, you know. I'm sure he's used to... Dude, that's the... Famous people, they always seem to say, like, ridiculous shit. You're like, how could someone like that act like that? It's like, it's because they're so used to being able to pay their way out of anything. This is probably pretty fucking obvious to anybody, but... It's a fascinating phenomenon. You know, the human psyche is not necessarily built evolutionarily to handle fame and being a celebrity and being recognized and known by millions of people across the world. Like, it fucks with us. Fucks with everybody. Well, Not everybody's famous, but one day I hope it'll fuck with me.
Dog, I give you 200 bands a year. I swear to God, security. Security.
See, he said,
I give you 200 bands a year.
I'll give you 200 bands a year to help me kidnap from these police officers that hear me saying all of this right now. The dude's probably like, what?
You don't make 200 bands
He's like, what do you want me to do?
here. Let me go.
Let me go! Dude, let me go! He's got to be drunk. He has to be drunk. This is the complaining of a drunk person.
Yeah, let me just go.
He kind of seems like a fun drunk.
Hey, lady, my check leave at 9:10.
He seems like a cool drunk. Like, you know, I don't know. That's probably not the greatest thing to be, but he seems like a chill guy, I guess.
Back to LA for James Harden's birthday. I gotta show you.
He was there in Las Vegas for James Harden's birthday. The cop's like, cool. It's pretty fucking cool, dude.
Yeah, it's his birthday. I think it's right here. We came here for his birthday. I came with myself, so
He's so drunk, dude. He's so fucking drunk.
Alright. I ain't sure about that. Take my pants down. You want to take my pants down?
He said, take my pants down. He's like, really wants them to touch his nuts. So I can only assume he actually does have a gun in his crotch area.
Nah, I don't want to do that. Y'all certainly good. If I go to jail with a gun, y'all die. So make sure y'all check me good. Nah, check me good. I got a gun in my nuts. Check me good. You on the camera?
You really hear the southern draw. Like, he's from Atlanta, I'm pretty sure, right? He said that in the article. You really hear the southern, the Georgia in his diction.
I got a gun in my nuts. Check me good. I got a gun. Alright, y'all let me in that car. Shoot myself in the head. Y'all fire. Shoot all that. I'm gonna shoot myself in the head when I get in the car. I got a gun.
He said, I'm going to shoot myself in the head when I get in the car. Bro. He is just fucking with these cops, dude. Which, that, I respect. It's kind of funny. You know, but you don't want to fuck with cops. You don't want to risk it. Cops are fucking known for being psychopathic. But baby here is cooperating, clearly.
I got a gun in my nuts.
I got a gun in my nuts. Dude, that's a great soundbite. I need to get I got a gun in my nuts. I got a gun in my nuts.
You gotta go in with it. Go in with it. No, I got it. I told y'all.
And they're saying, no, you don't, dude. I think he's just fucking trolling the cops. That's hilarious. I got a gun in my nuts. I got a gun in my nuts. I love it. The rapper continues to shout at the cops until he is eventually led into the back of a police vehicle and taken to the Clark County Detention Center. Lil Baby, real name Dominique Jones, was booked on suspicion of carrying a concealed weapon without a permit, a felony in Nevada, although it's unclear if he has been formally charged. The 29-year-old was released from jail after posing a $5,000 bond. His attorneys argue that he had a legitimate permit for the weapon. Yeah, but guns are states' rights, people. What are you guys fucking... You know, the concealed carry thing, like, that's a very specific thing. Like, to be clear, Dominique Jones has a valid Georgia carrying a concealed weapon permit. Baby's lawyers Drew Feindling and David Chesnoff told TMZ, on his behalf, we are actively investigating the facts and circumstances surrounding his arrest in Las Vegas. Nevada does not recognize concealed weapon permits issued in Georgia, and cops claim they have footage of Baby being passed the weapon in the club. So what the fuck are they doing passing weapons in the club? I mean, we gotta stop the gun violence. Listen to Quavo. That's what y'all need to do. Don't listen to me. Don't take it from me. Who gives a fuck what I say? Listen to Quavo. I thought y'all fuck with Quavo. Stop the gun violence, dude. Little baby, why the fuck are you carrying a gun? Why are you getting a gun past you in the club? You seem such like a funny, lovable dude. I realize needing security, but you don't need to be your own security. You know, little baby, I want you here, dog. I want you safe, bro. Nevada does not recognize concealed weapon permits, blah, blah, blah. He is due in court in Vegas on October 1st. Lil Baby did not seem overly concerned about his legal troubles, as shortly after his release, he posted a picture on IG of himself relaxing on a private jet with large stacks of cash. Yeah, lucky you, dude. He also seemingly blamed the incident on alcohol, writing Tumbler glass emoji plus baby emoji equals skull emoji. Vegas 10 me 0. The rapper has since deactivated his Whoa! The rapper has since deactivated his Instagram account. Whoa! Why? That's a surprising twist in turn. Surprising turn of events there. I did not realize that, or why? Does it have to do with this? I mean, it is kind of embarrassing, but I thought it was funny. I think it was funny, dude. This video, trolling the cops. I love a good cop troll. You know what I mean? I thought everybody loved a good cop troll. Since when are we is he getting canceled for this? Why did he delete his fucking Instagram? Lil Baby was in Vegas celebrating James Harden's 35th birthday with the NBA star hosting a party at the blah, blah, blah. A viral video from the night showed Baby generously tipping the staff of a Mexican restaurant, Toca Madera, $11,000. He was so fucked up that night, dude. He tips. I mean, that's dope. I fucking love that. You know, he should do more of that. But I wonder if the alcohol had a say in that decision. It is not yet known if Baby was arrested during the celebrations or in the hours after the star-studded party had finished. So, that's that. Actually, genuinely hilarious. I got a gun in my nuts. That might be my first soundbite. I don't know. I'm not trying to... I've been thinking, like, should I do sound bites? What could I add to the show to make it better? I don't know if I want to do sound bites. That's like a whole... It's not fun to do your own sound bites first. Maybe it could be kind of fun to do my own sound bites. But I'm not even really that guy, so I don't know. I'm just trying to keep it kind of simple here. I would like to get some, like, something in the background to show a bit of my interests, personality. I got a bunch of trinkets and shit that I don't know. I got a bunch of posters and shit. I'm still trying to figure things out here at Quarter Day Recordings for our Scratched Up live show. But for now, I like what I'm doing. I like what's going on. I like this this routine I've kind of created here, and I think I'm doing something special here. Not to toot my own horn too much, but I'm very excited about this. And anybody that ever clicks on one of my videos, thank you. Thank you for any comment that you drop. Thank you for interacting with any of my content at all. Follow me. Well, follow Quarter Day Recordings at Quarter Day Recordings, no spaces, no periods, on Instagram, on Threads, and on TikTok. All three have the same handle at Quarter Day Recordings. And follow me, Derek Obscure, on Instagram and Threads with the handle at Derek Obscure. No spaces, no periods, or anything else. At Derek Obscure on Instagram and Threads, and at Quarter Day Recordings on Instagram, Threads, and TikTok. This has been Scratched Up Live number 11, your first stop on YouTube. Actually, I've slightly tweaked it. Now I've written YouTube's first stop for hip hop production and discussion. Actually, let's strike it, reverse it, back it up. This has been Scratched Up Live number 11, part 2, a makeup stream from a flub that happened yesterday. Scratched Up Live, YouTube's first stop for hip hop discussion and production. I go by Derek Obscure. This is Quarter Day Recordings. Peace.